When developing a student's present level of performance for a standards-based IEP, we need to make sure that they are understandable to all parties and that we have the data to support our statements. We need data that has been gathered in multiple ways to paint a broad picture of student performance. Included in the present levels, we need to make connections to grade level the student is enrolled and how the student is making progress towards those standards. Using this information, we will develop a clear present levels that outline the student's strengths and needs. The data sources we want to use include summative data, such as what we would get from the end of a year statewide assessment that provides information on the level of proficiency the student is based on grade level standards or expectations for a course that was taken during the year. We will include formative data that is collected formally or informally from the classroom that is used to provide information to the teacher and inform instruction. We will collect diagnostic information that provides information on how a student is learning and what specific strengths and needs the student has related to a specific concept. And finally, we will include benchmark data that is gathered throughout the year to show the progress the student is making towards grade level proficiency. Looking at Luke's present levels, we see evidence of data collected from multiple sources. There is formative data from classroom progress monitoring and work samples. There is diagnostic information from error analysis. We see data that shows Luke's progress compared to class performance from benchmark assessments. And finally, we have evidence of summative information from the assessments at the end of the previous year. The team has made connections to the standards in the discussion of how he is performing on fractions and decimals in the classroom, and how that will impact other skills expected to be learned at that grade level. In gathering data and writing the present levels, the entire team should be included and provide input. Structured data will most likely come from the general and special education teachers. The parents and student will most likely share informal observations. All of this information is important in documenting the strengths and needs for the student. In Luke's present levels, the team has documented strengths in numbers and operations, particularly in solving single-digit and single-step problems. He is struggling with fractions and decimals and has trouble describing the process he is taking to solve problems, particularly with ignoring information that is not relevant. That information also includes information related to how Luke is performing in his instructional level and towards grade level standards based on the data and input from team members. The end result is a detailed present levels that will guide the team through the rest of the IEP process and facilitate the writing of standards-based goals.